For those who don't know me that well, my name is Jodie, and I'm from South London. I am a student. I'm also single by choice. Not entirely mine though. Like I said, I'm a student, and like all students I know, I spend most of my time drinking, sleeping, and sitting on Facebook when I should probably be doing my work. Sorry. Does anyone here have Facebook?
Yeah.
How many hours a day would you say you spend on it? Quite a few, or?
Too much.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. Like, I find it more of an endurance challenge. It's like, how long can I sit and read people's shitty statuses, look at their baby photos and stalk their profiles before I come to the conclusion that fisting a tiny dog would be more enjoyable? I do, I hate Facebook. Everyone aware of Facebook rape?
Yeah.
Anyone been Facebook raped?
Yep.
Me too. It's not the most enjoyable thing when you've got family like mine. I had a phone call off my mum one time. I was at my mate James's on Facebook. Literally left the room for 2 minutes to pee. And I came back, my phone was ringing. My mum was shouting and I was so confused. Like, I picked up the phone. The first thing she said, "Are you pregnant?" No. What makes you think that? Like, I haven't seen you in about 4 months. It's like, well, your Facebook says otherwise. Oh, Facebook, yeah, right. Like, having a look, and there's a status posted by me that says, "Just done a pregnancy test, and I am faux shiz up our stuffer." Something like that. And I was like, "Mum, that was James." And she was like, "I'll fucking kill him." You didn't do anything, Mum. You froze me. Fucking raped you. No, Mum, fucking chill out. Facebook rape. Trying to explain technology to an older woman. Oh my God. Difficulty. But I do love my family. Like, our family is really close, and like, there's never a dull moment ever. Like, we confuse each other more than anything. Excuse me. There was a time when me and my brother were younger. He's about a year younger than me. I must have been about 4, so he was 3. And my grandparents were over for Christmas. And like, he just got to this age where he was beginning to get more perceptive, especially about age. And he goes to my granddad. "Granddad, why have you got ruined hands?" Granddad just kind of stood there like, "What?" And he goes, "And why has Nan got a ruined face?" And from the kitchen you just heard Nan go, "You cheeky sod!" Yeah, you got to laugh, you know, as a kid. There was another time, my great nan from Ireland, like, she's Irish, you know there's going to be something stupid coming out of her mouth already, and she's going really batty in her old age, so brilliant fun. I was about 5 years old at the time, and she came downstairs, I was watching TV, and she goes, "Jodie, I'm going to sleep for 5 minutes. Will you wake me up in half an hour?" But my nan was a really religious lady. But there was no blasphemy allowed in our house unless it was her. I recently had an encounter with a couple of religious people at my door. I was having one of those days, you know, just really not in the mood to do anything. I was trying to do my work, it just wasn't happening. So me and my friends put a film on to just kind of try and forget about the day and like go back to it later. And I was waiting for a package anyway, the doorbell rang, I got really excited. So I ran to the door, enthusiastically flung it open, and there's these 2 ladies smiling at me. Like, "Oh, hello, what do you want?" And they introduced themselves as Grace and Elizabeth, and they were Jehovah's Witnesses, and I'd never met a Jehovah's Witness before. But somewhere in the back of my mind, I saw my mum, like, she opened the door to a Jehovah's Witness once, and like, "Hello, I'm blah 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 blah, we're Jehovah's Witnesses." Fuck off! Bang! I wasn't going to do that because I'm not that harsh. So instead, everything about the day previous had come back. I felt quite bitter. I was like, "I'm going to fucking have these Jehovah's." So I started playing along with the game, like, so listening to them, they're telling me about their religion and what they do. And they said to me, so Jodie, are you religious? I said, well, Grace, I can be. I said, oh, okay, do you own a Bible, Jodie? Well, Grace, I actually, yes, I do own a Bible. Oh, what kind of Bible do you own? Oh, well, Grace, the religious kind. She didn't look too impressed, but she carried on. She showed me this leaflet. It had 6 questions on it, and she asked me to pick one, and the only one that didn't have God in the title was the last one, and that was, how can I find happiness in my life? And she started telling me that she found happiness through God and His love and His grace and blah, fucking blah. And she goes, so what makes you happy, Jane? I was like, well, what makes me happy, Grace? Meaningless sex, experimenting with drugs and having fun. She gave me a sort of sad look, like, I could help you. Like, fuck off, no, I don't need your help. And so she like changed the subject. It was on to crime. She's like, what about crime? Do you not, like, I feel terrified to go out of the house. Like all these youths, you hear about it in the news. I was like, yes, Grace, I know. Most of them are my friends. They go granny bashing. Did not go down well. She wasn't too impressed. But she gave me the leaflet in the end, and she was like, there's chapters in this bit. I need you to read those for me. Please read these. I was like, oh, bless her. She's begging me. I feel a bit bad now. Yeah, all right, Gracie. I will read these chapters just for you. She's like, and I'll come back next week. I was like, fucking ding. Yes, she's coming back. I can talk to this batty old woman again. So she's going to come back next week, and I've got this plan devised in my head already. I'm going to set up a webcam, have her in, invite her in for a cup of tea, have a satanic star on the wall, you know. But yeah, she promised me she'd come back, and I got well excited, and she said, will you be in next week, this time? I was like, yes, I don't go to my lectures, I will be here. So the day came round, sorry. The day came round, and I was waiting all fucking day, and she never turned up. But I'd done some research beforehand, but I didn't want to be clueless about their religion. So, but I found one thing, it's a sin for them to lie. They fucking didn't turn up. So I told God.
Hello. My name's Becca, of course. 20 years old. I know I don't look about 15. But no, I'm 20 and I'm in a relationship. I've been with him for about 8 months. Lucky boy. So, yeah, we just came out of the honeymoon period. The honeymoon period. Don't know why it's called the honeymoon period, to be truthfully honest, when you act like this. Oh, I love you! You are my boyfriend, and I will come to you every day. Will you marry me? Because I love you. I love you! I call that the obstacle course. So, no, it came to a point where I had to meet the parents. Never been so terrified in all my life. In fact, I thought I was going to splodge. That's what I call when you shit, piss, throw up and sneeze at the same time. Trust me, it actually happened. There was one time at my driving test, and before I thought, I'll have a ham sandwich, that will calm me down. Lovely ham sandwich. Don't know if it was ham though. Was it in the fridge? It's in the bin actually. But I made it anyway. So 5 minutes into the driving test, the ham sandwich started going a bit funny on me. Splorted all over the driving instructor. Failed my test. But no, anyway, yeah. So we went to this Chinese restaurant, me, the boyfriend and his parents. Like to point out that is not me, nor my boyfriend and his dad. They are not Asian, but you might not have known that. So no, I was just showing how uncomfortably close we were together. Really uncomfortably close. So anyway, no, it was going great, you know, drinks were flying, I started seeing double as usual. So it got to the point when the fortune cookies came out, and I thought, I could have a bit of fun here, spice things up a little bit. So everyone's opening it up, and it's the usual crap of, you know, love is within, and you will find good health. So it got to me, opened it up, and oh, wow, that's a bit, fucking hell, that's deep, isn't it? Jesus Christ. And everyone's going, oh, what did you say, Becca? Go on, tell us. Well, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I can't believe that. Oh, go on, just tell us, Becca, what is it? Oh, you have AIDS. Well, didn't go down well, of course. Parents kind of looked at me in disgust and basically told me never to see him again. Well, I did that night, of course. But anyway, something actually happened to me this Easter. I went to go fill my car up at the petrol station. It was a few weeks after everyone went mental about the petrol, you know, running around going, shit! We've got no petrol! We're somebody think of the children! The children! So, yeah, no, it was a complete time after that. But no, anyway, I'd like to point out what I'm wearing. This lovely little outfit, stylish, I know. Should take some advice from me. So no, this is actually what I was wearing at the time when I was filling my car up. So, 11 o'clock in the morning, filling my car up, and across the street I saw a drunken man. A bit. So I kept looking at him, and I did what any normal, caring person of society would do. I just stood and stared at him. So I'm just watching him, and he's stumbling about, and he kind of looked at me, and I felt a bit of romance between us. I thought, he could be the one. He's drunk at 11 o'clock. He's definitely the one. And he's looking at me, and then out of nowhere, he just went, oi, fucking Robin Hood! Where's your fucking merry men? Since when does Robin Hood dress like this? Now, if anything, Robin Hood dresses like that. Since when did I wake up in the morning and went, you know what? I'll dress like Robin Hood today. I'll go save the people and look after Paul. No, if anything, I woke up that day and thought, I'm going to look like him. Yeah. I thought I'm going to dress like him, I am. So, no. Anyway, if anyone heard of chat roulette, it's a great thing. Basically, web to web, cam to cam, basically, and you talk to anyone around the world. Most of the time, it's just you going next and just going, penis, 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 penis. But no, me and my friends went on for let's try internet dating a go. So we went on and made ourselves look good for the lovely men out there. And so we started looking, and obviously it was penis, 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 penis. And I swear to God, when I say this, the next man we saw was actually a murderer. Now, he looks like he's smiling, but really he's thinking, oh, I'm getting away with this. So, no, definitely a murder. He says he's a florist, but you can't believe he's murdering these days. But no, so we decided to get rid of the florist. Penis, 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 penis. Now, if you are going to go on chat roulette, I need to tell you a few things about it. Number one, 9 out of 10 people on there are men, and they will be, number two, all the men on there are just looking for a nice pair of ladies. Number three, you will always find university students like myself on there, not actually doing work, but, you know, just going on chat roulette. Number four, you will find someone who looks like your dad on there. Oh, Dad, I can never look at him the same again. But no, and number five, you will always find someone on there in weird and bizarre costumes. And that, my friends, is how I met my boyfriend.
Very good, thank you.